Today we're here in Show Low, Arizona in Congressional District 2. This is represented by Eli Crane. Eli Crane does not even live in Congressional District 2. We invited him to have a seat. You see, nobody here. He refused to show up. We're not only ignored, but we feel his entire district was disregarded with apathy and disdain by his unwillingness to simply meet with us today. We invited him to answer questions. Why did he vote for the big, beautiful bill? Crane ignores and normalizes the suffering of hard-working Arizonans. There is horrific affordability crisis for housing, healthcare, the prices of gasoline and groceries. I did not fill up my truck this afternoon, and it still cost me $90 in fuel. Thank you, Eli Crane. Thank you for voting for the big, beautiful bill. Thank you for cutting Medicaid. Medicare is next. We can't afford groceries up here. The median income is $40,000 a year up here in the Show Low area. The average house is $470,000. How do you think we could afford having a home here in Show Low and the environs? Ain't gonna happen for a lot of people. There are 5 possible hospital closures in Arizona this year. 2 down in South Arizona, Cobra Regional, which is in Globe, the only hospital in that area, Little Colorado Hospital, which is also Winslow Hospital, and Page Hospital. Page Hospital right now, all they do is patch people up and send them down to the valley. It's not even a working hospital. It's just an emergency room. Community Project Fund. Let's talk about that for a minute. $17 million grant that was available if Eli Crane just put in for it. Do you know how much $17 million would do in this area? That's from HUD. That's for building homes, taking care of people, homeless initiatives. No, he didn't bother. He didn't want it. He figured we didn't want it, but what does he care? He doesn't even live here. He lives in Oro Valley. The $18 million that he could have gotten for wildfires, nope, he didn't take that either. But his buddy, who is the representative down in Oro Valley, got it. So Eli and his family are protected. We're not. So he's not doing a dang thing for Arizona, particularly our area. He's never showed up. He only says representatives, and those representatives don't answer questions. They just rattle off from a piece of paper. So we are here to say we need to get rid of Eli Crane. Anybody else would do. Any other Democrat would do. We just have to get rid of Eli. Thank you.
All right, so I know of people that they don't have a home to live in, and so they literally are living in their vehicles, and they go out into the woods in the night to spend the night out there so they don't get kicked out of parking spaces, parking lots. But every morning they get back in there, they get in the front, get cleaned up, and come into town and go to work. They have jobs, and they can't afford rent. And so they literally are living in their vehicles, and they go out in the evening into the woods to sleep because rent is so expensive. How can you live? And they barely can afford food, and so it's only that is their option right now, is they have to live in their car. And it's just very saddening, and it's saddening that people want to go and uproot them and tell them they can't do that when it's literally their only option right now. They have nothing else. And we need to really understand what kind of state we're in and how poor people are right now, and that car is the only thing they have. That's the only sense of life that they have. And it's important that we stick up for them and we show that we see them and we know that you don't have a home. And it's incredibly saddening, and I'm sorry that we are in this state right now.
And who is this message to?
This is message to Eli.
I heard the other day that there are 150 veterans, homeless veterans, who are living in the woods in Navajo and Apache counties. We can't afford to take care of our own people, and we're off in some pointless war in Iran. The Iranian people have been there for 6,000 years. We're not going to straighten this all out with a few words from Donald Trump. We need to get out of Iran. We need to get our people home. We need to take care of business here. And we need to get a government that's worthy of the United States of America.
Message to Eli Crane. Please stop the madness.
Say that I'd like to see Eli Crane stand up and be a congressman, speak for the people of his district, and just be a congressman. When the president is out of line, say so. Tell the president so. You know, don't be just go along and get along. That's not the right thing to do. Stand up for what you think is right.
Look at you. You're busted. You're busted. Shame on you. You're wrong.